Hi guys, I am in my kitchen and today I'm going to make beautiful Thai fish cakes. Beautiful little morsels of fish, aromatic flavors and wonderful crispy exterior. Very easy to make, and it starts off by chopping a whole load of ingredients. I have some spring onions which I'm going to stir through alongside these lovely green beans. But before I get to that, what we need to do is get our base flavors sorted. So I have some chili, some ginger and some garlic. Just take off that outer skin on the garlic. Ginger is a classic little one and it has a wonderful hum of heat. Take off that outer skin, so just give it a rough chop. With your chili, just take off the top and then just give it a rough chop. And then these three ingredients get plopped into a food processor and you just want to blitz it until you get a nice fine blitz, which is what I'm looking for. Oh, the minute that blitzer goes on, you get wafts of that beautiful chili, lots of heat, that wonder, a lot of, excuse me, it's got up my nose, you'll have to give me a minute. Now that I've had a minute, the chili, ginger and garlic are beautifully blitzed through and all is well in the kitchen. To this mixture, we are going to add some white fish fillets. You could use cod, you could use haddock, but what you need to do is make sure that the skin is off and any pin bones in it have been removed, because that's quite important. So just on your board, just slice this up and you want to kind of give them into nice bits that will blitz down easily. Before we mix it through, the important ingredients here are an egg to bind it. And alongside the egg, we're going to use a little bit of zest from the lime. And you can already see by adding all these great ingredients that you are going to get the taste of Thailand all running through these fish cakes. Speaking of the taste of Thailand, one ingredient which says Thailand to me is fish sauce. So about a tablespoon goes in here. The last ingredient, some red curry paste. About a tablespoon of this. And get this lid on and just blitz it up. Okay, check this out. We have a lovely smooth fish paste and it's this fish paste which is going to form our beautiful Thai fish cakes. So to go in, I have some spring onions. So flip that forward so there's no fish on these and just take off the ends and take off just the little tips of the top because you don't want to throw away too much here. And then all I do is give it a nice fine slice on the diagonal. So I'm just going to tumble out this fish mixture into a bowl like this. With this mixture, you can now add in those spring onions and add in those green beans. And then using your hand, all of the green beans, we'll put them all in. Using your hands, get in there and just mix this through until you have a nice even distribution of the green beans and the spring onions. Great. Oh, and the last ingredient I nearly forgot is some coriander. That is one of my favorite smells in the world, that wonderful fresh green taste of coriander. So get that in there, just kind of tear it up and you should be left with something that looks pretty good. And get your hands back in there and give it a good mix. Once this is nicely mixed through, take, I would imagine, sort of golf ball size pieces of this mixture and just kind of work it in your hands a little bit until you have a nice kind of even, I suppose it's a little kind of small mini burger it looks like, and just pat it down and then set it onto a plate. The great thing about these Thai fish cakes is that if you were making them for a little dinner party or you're having some friends over, they're perfect to make ahead. You can just cover them with cling film and leave them in the fridge until you're ready for them. But I am ready for them right now, so I'm going to fry them up in a frying pan. Get your heat on, get a nice bit of oil in the pan. Once the pan is nice and hot, just slip these little fish cakes straight in. As soon as you have that wonderful golden brown color on the outside, it's ready to flip over. And they're pretty much nearly cooked through, so just finish them off on the other side for about a minute or so. Right now, my friends, it smells incredible in this kitchen. These fish cakes are so ready, so done. It's now time to serve them up. So all I'm gonna do is serve them straight onto a little chopping board. And to serve alongside them, I'm going to add in a little bit of sweet chili sauce, just in a nice dipping bowl on the side, so that as you bite into these hot, wonderful, aromatic, lovely fish cakes, you have this wonderful sweet chili hit on the side. It is so tasty. But to finish it off, we're going to add in some spring onions over the top, just as a nice little garnish, looking pretty, and then some lovely coriander. Last bit of coriander over the top, and check this out. How good does that look? Perfect little finger food, really tasty. And now I'm just gonna have to ruin it all by dunking it in some of that beautiful sweet chili sauce. It is hot, but it is so good. Oh man, it's so tasty because you get these wonderful layers of tender pieces of fish, wonderfully wrapped together with all those aromatic flavors, the ginger, the garlic, the chili, red curry paste, and then you dip it in that sweet, sweet chili sauce. It is a proper little tasty mouthful. If you like the look of these, of course, the recipe is in the box below. You can check it out, leave me a comment, like this video, I want a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel because you want to see more delicious food like this. I'm gonna tuck in here, and I'll see you soon.